There is a lot of hype around the Chicago Bears. Ben Johnson is in as the head coach and play caller. Massive upgrade. I mean, cannot be overstated enough. You shore up the offensive line with Joe Tooney, Drew Dahlman, Jonah Jackson. You now turn a weakness into quite a strength. You hope Caleb Williams would take a leap with skill position players. I think it's a massive year for Rome Odunze. A lot of positives on this Bears team. Win total opens up 8.5, is now 8.5 under -130 at Bet Online. Rightfully so, because of all the news and the trajectory of this team. And it's not uncommon that the Bears draw this action, but there's been a lot of hype for the over. My point against this would be you need so much to go right if you were holding an over ticket for the Bears that I just couldn't be comfortable at this 8.5 number ever going over. The biggest negative for this Bears team overall is the road schedule that they're going to face. I call it hellacious in media appearances that I've done, and I think that's maybe being a little bit generous. The average opponent for the Bears this season away from Soldier Field rates 3 points better than an average football team. It's the second most difficult that any team faces, and from a rating perspective wise, it's just brutal. And it's one thing to say that, and it's another to look at the season and say, is this going to change? I think the schedule is going to play pretty true to difficulty because I look at the list of opponents. Which of these teams is going to fall off in a big way that would make the schedule play way easier than it actually is? I don't think the Lions are falling off. I don't think the Packers are falling off. I don't think the Eagles are falling off. I don't think the Commanders, Ravens, Bengals, nor Vikings are going very far from where they're rated. I don't think the 49ers are falling off. The Raiders are a bit of a question mark, but that's the easiest scheduled game that the Bears have away from home. And so every single time the Bears go away from home, they're just going to be in a position where they're an underdog or facing one of the top 12 teams in the NFL nearly every single time. I mean, how difficult is that going to be to overcome for a first-year head coach making his head coaching debut, still calling plays with a QB that needs to change his tendencies, playing behind a new interior offensive line, which typically takes time to come together. So the path to going over here, if you're looking at 8.5, you're probably needing to upgrade the Bears 4 points, putting them in that Washington-Cincinnati category from where they finished last year. I think that's a reach. You're going to need a very favorable schedule draw in May, which is going to be pretty random, and you're going to need things to click very early. I think it's tough to really be comfortable holding an over ticket with the Bears. But let me know what you think down in the comments of the 8.5 win total for Chicago.